Your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected. Your floor mats are cleaned and delivered. And your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Alexa, play KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, is proud to bring you the Ottawa High Cyclone Football Arvis Bank pregame show on 103.7 FM, 1220, and streaming live at KOFO.com and through your smart speaker. Now let's go to the field and your host, the voice of Ottawa High Cyclone Football, Luke Queen.
And welcome to the Arvis Bank Cyclone Football pregame show here on KOFO. Luke Queen with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium as we get ready for week 6 of the high school football season. Cyclones coming in at 3-2 on the year, 2-2 in the Frontier League. Lost 2 in a row. Tough ones against possibly the 2 best teams in the Frontier League. It was a 35-21 loss at Eudora, and then last week a 36-7 loss on the road at Spring Hill. But back here in the friendly confines of Steve Grogan Stadium and on homecoming night, they're welcoming in the Bonner Springs Braves here tonight, who come in at 0-5 on the season, 0-4 in the Frontier League. Last year, Bonner Springs went 1-8, and they were 0-6 in the Frontier League. So far this season, they lost 47-7 in week 1 to Spring Hill. Have not scored since. They've been outscored 227-7 on the year. Cyclones are at plus 67 against their opponents. They sit in 4th place right now, 3-2 in the Frontier League. Also 2-2 ahead of Paola, Lewisburg, and then Bonner Springs down at the bottom of the standings. So the Cyclones will have to be ready here tonight as Bonner Springs is coming in to try and spoil it here for the Cyclones, who again are off to a good start. Last year, the Cyclones went to Bonner, winning 56-8 and improved to 5-1 at the time. They led 42-0 at halftime in that game. But here, it's new year and a different set of standards. The Cyclones have been dealing with a lot of injuries. We'll talk with Coach Walt Alexander about that in our pregame show. But here tonight, the Cyclones are going to try and continue to get back into their winning ways and keep Bonner Springs losing here at homecoming here for the Cyclones. We're going to take our first time out. When we come back, I sat down with Coach Alexander, and we'll hear his thoughts on last week's game and some of the changes that are coming for this week, and then preview tonight's ball game against Bonner Springs. You're listening to the Arvis Bank Cyclone Football pregame show on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Arvest Bank is offering new saving solutions with great rates and market-leading flexibility that fit your needs. Looking for a better rate of return on your certificate of deposit or money market accounts? Arvest Bank is ready to help with great rates, and it's easy to get started. Stop by any one of Arvest's 20 Kansas City area branch locations to open your account. Various rates and terms are available. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
Brand new show on KOFO. It's home of the Braves. Live every Tuesday evening from 5 to 6 at Smoke Creations Barbecue in Ottawa. Host John Jacobson and All-American Macy Raver serve up Braves news, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes stories in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Come hungry, because while you listen to sports talk and local insights, you can also enjoy the mouth-watering flavors of Smoke Creations' famous barbecue. It's the perfect mix of food, fun, and Braves pride.
Welcome back to the Arvis Bank Cyclone Football pregame show, and joining me now is Cyclone head coach Walt Alexander and Coach go to Spring Hill. We've talked about it there. That defense is something different. Tough one. Lose another key player again. We talked about that as, 4 weeks in a row, somebody getting knocked down. But what did you see that maybe is a positive to be able to take away from that Spring Hill game moving forward?
Well, defensively, I thought, other than maybe one missed tackle on their big long run, and Hayden throwing a pick down there around the goal line, giving them easy score. Defensively, we played pretty well. I mean, I think we only gave up 160 yards rushing against a really talented team. We came out in the second half, and we had 3 pass interference calls. 2 of them were very questionable. Very questionable.
Very questionable. One was legit for sure.
Yeah, one was, but we let them get the field position on 3 penalties that led to a couple of their scores. We had 1 breakdown defensively, but I thought overall, when you watch the film, holding them to 12 points in the second half or whatever it was, I thought our defense played well enough to win, but offensively we couldn't get anything going, simply because their defense was that good. I mean, they've got a lot of talent over there, and the way they move around and the way they blitz and the way they come at you, it makes it extremely difficult. And we couldn't get the run game established against those guys. We were just outmatched up front, and they were just a better football team, no doubt.
Absolutely. That defense, it was fast and different. You talked about it before the game last week when we were discussing it. It's just how different it is, but add in the speed, the size, the talent that they have.
Yeah,
it's hard.
I talked to Coach Bouchard. He said they went to St. Louis or had some people from St. Louis come in and put that defense in for them, and they did a clinic with it, and they really like it, and I can see why. I've never seen anything like it, and it was on film. It was tough to kind of decipher, but we finally, every stunt and every blitz we saw, we had our kids prepared for. But when you have the Bear kid over there, and they're all 6'2", 260 or 6'4", 2 whatever they are, and they're coming at you, and we've got our JV coming at us in practice. No matter how you try to pick it up, it's a different ball game on Friday night.
It is. It's hard to prepare for.
Yeah.
You can't make your kid big and strong and fast all of a sudden on practice days for sure. So it was a rough one. Drop 2 in a row, big, but still figure you're sitting in a good spot. You have an opportunity here to come back and win some games. Maybe as we get prepared, we've got 3 weeks and it's postseason time. I mean, it comes at us pretty quick.
It does, and our kids know we played a really tough schedule, and we played them on the road, and we're not hanging our heads. We're going to come out fighting. Handling adversity makes better people out of us all, and it's how you handle it, and our kids are handling it well. We're going to come out fighting Friday night, play as hard as we can, see where we're at, give Aaron Blaine, he's going to come in at quarterback, and I love the kid. I think he's extremely talented. People might be sleeping on him a little bit. He's a little nervous, I think, at times because he's running the show now, but I'll tell you what, he's talent. He can throw it, and he can spin that ball, and he's not afraid of it. He's going to go out there and give us a boost, and I'm really excited to see what he can do this week.
All right, well, Coach, we're going to take a quick time out, and when we come back, we're going to preview Bonner Springs and kind of a little bit more maybe on some of the changes that we're going to have to see because of just personnel, what's going on personnel-wise. But we'll take that time out and back after this on KOFO.
Arvest Bank is offering new saving solutions with great rates and market-leading flexibility that fit your needs. Looking for a better rate of return on your certificate of deposit or money market accounts? Arvest Bank is ready to help with great rates, and it's easy to get started. Stop by any one of Arvest's 20 Kansas City area branch locations to open your account. Various rates and terms are available. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
Hiring the right employee is more than just filling out a form and checking a few boxes. Kansas Works professionals are familiar with your community and understand it's all about finding the right fit. Your local Workforce Center staff know the right questions to ask and the best way to match the perfect addition to your team. Because, let's face it, no 2 companies or 2 job candidates are alike. The right fit is there, so let's find them. Get started by visiting kansasworks.com to find a Workforce Center near you. And that's how Kansas works.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department of Commerce and aired in cooperation with this station.
All right, back at the Arvest Bank Cyclone football pregame show here with Coach Alexander. Coach, you've got Bonner Springs coming in tonight. What do the Braves do there? I know their record. They aren't a high-powered offensive team. They give up a lot of points. They're coming in 0-5. You don't want to be the team that they can get their first win against. What do they do that you see on film that you don't want to let them get going too much with?
Well, with them, and that's kind of scary. I mean, they took the opening drive of the first drive of the season and drove it down on Spring Hill and scored and went up 7-0. I mean, and they have drove the ball in every game, and something happens to where they don't score. They have a lot of talent over there. Then if they ever put it all together and don't make mistakes, they can play with anybody. They get down because they make mistakes or something down around in the red zone. But I'm telling you, these guys they got some talent and they can run. They want a kind of a similar set to Eudora, but they don't run it as much. They're going to get downhill with their fullback. We've got to stop that, and they're going to run a lot of toss with number 23, and this guy's named Prince something or another. But he can fly, and they've got good speed at the wideout position, so we can't give up the big play, and we've got to stop toss with number 23 and number 5 as well. But their quarterback can throw it. They got great receivers, and that fullback, 6 foot, 215-pound kid that gets downhill, and he really runs hard. So, I mean, if we don't play well, we don't tackle well, we give up big plays, we'll be in trouble because they can play the football. I mean, they've had a pretty tough schedule too, so don't let the record fool you. They can play some football.
It is. They always have. There's some athletes out there, and you mentioned a couple of them there is. Especially maybe in the skill position with the speed and their 'ability, if they get into open space, they're going to be very difficult to contain.
And they're bigger up front than we are. I mean, they've got some good size. They're all 6'3", 245, 6'3", 260. And, I mean, we don't have kids that size, so we're going to have to play our best football to be in the game. We know it. We can't take a thing for granted. We can't look at records. It means absolutely nothing. Our kids know we have to play well.
So we talked about a little bit in the first segment there, you got a new quarterback this week because of injury, but Aaron Blaine stepping in, just a sophomore, getting, last week was, other than a couple little spots here and there and early, really the first time Aaron's got extended time. Have you had a lot of time to bring anything new, or is it just kind of getting him up to speed on the same stuff you always do?
Basically getting him up to speed. Just doing what he feels the most comfortable with. I mean, I try to throw a lot at him this week, and I just talked to him last night, and he's been doing a great job in practice. And so we're going to sit down and get ready to go with the things he feels comfortable with, and then just let him play. We have a good group of kids around him that really care, and they're going to play hard for him. And I have no doubt that he'll come in and do a good job for us.
And, defensively, you guys have... There's been a few dings back there as well, just guys getting dinged up. Seeing a few more guys going both ways here recently. Is that just because of the fatigue of the season and kind of getting dinged up, or is it just to, getting your best athletes out there at times to make some plays?
Well, it's basically the fact that we've got, so many starters out with the injuries. I mean, we have to have more kids going both ways, and some kids step up. Wyatt Hickox is a sophomore. He had to get out there and play, and he's doing a really good job. This will be his second start, so he's under the, he's been in the fire now. He's going to be fine. I think our kids are going to play well defensively. I think they're going to play fast. I think they're going to play hard. If anything, and that's kind of where we're still pretty much intact. I mean, we still lost 2 starters over there with, Nate out and LT out. But for the most part, our defense is pretty much intact. I mean, we've had to make some adjustments, in the secondary and stuff, but our front seven's pretty solid still. Other than Hickox is the only new guy out there we've had to put in. So I think defensively the kids are fired up and ready to go, and hopefully they can keep us in the ballgame.
All right. Well, Coach, as always, it's good luck to you against Bonner Springs here this evening, and hopefully we're talking next week about a victory and preparing for the next one.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we're going to take another time out. Back after this with more of the Arvest Bank Cyclone Football pregame show on KOFO.
The guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, president of Leaf Filter, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
And welcome back to the Arvis Bank Cyclone Football pregame show here on KOFO. The Cyclones playing host to Bonner Springs here tonight on homecoming night. Queen candidates Ainsley Michael, Dylan Nichols, Gracie Wishon. The King candidates Aiden Finch, Gage Creaky, and Tobias Thompson. At halftime, we will bring you the ceremony, and the halftime will be the homecoming ceremony here tonight. But it is getting ready for football time here. You heard from Coach Alexander about how the Cyclones are dealing with the injuries and different things, making changes here. Next man up mentality for this group and trying to get back to their winning ways here tonight against an 0-5 Bonner Springs team. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the Arvis Bank Cyclone Football pregame show here on KOFO. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back to the field after this on KOFO.
You've been listening to the Ottawa High Cyclones Arvis Bank pregame show on KOFO. Arvis Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities. Stay tuned. Opening kickoff is coming up next on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to Ottawa High Cyclone Football on 103.7 FM, 1220, and streaming online at KOFO.com or through your smart speaker. Ottawa High Cyclone Football on KOFO is brought to you by Ottawa Veterinary Hospital, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Andy's Wrecker, Ottawa Family Physicians, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Mocajete Mexican Restaurant, Advent Health Ottawa, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating, and Arvis Bank. Now, with the call of Ottawa High Cyclone Football, here's KOFO's Luke Queen.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's broadcast. Ottawa High School football week number 6. Cyclones coming in 3-2. The Bonner Springs Braves coming in at 0-5. Captain's heading out to midfield here to see how we will get things started. Cyclones again have lost 2 in a row here, but have faced off against Eudora and Spring Hill. Probably 2 teams playing the best football in the Frontier League right now. Eudora up at the top. They are 4-1 overall. Their only loss came in week number 1. The 3A powerhouse Topeka Hayden. They're 4-0 in league play. Spring Hill also 4-1. They're 3-1 in the Frontier League with their only loss coming at the hands of Eudora. So those two are kind of separating themselves. Tonganoxie doing everything they can to stay right there. They're 4-1 overall, 3-1 in the league as well. So we will see how things play out. The Cyclones will have Bonner here tonight. We'll take on Lewisburg and Tonganoxie to finish things out after this one. But really the important thing right now is to get back to the winning ways here. And the Cyclones trying to do that here on homecoming against the Bonner Springs Braves. The officials have gone through kind of the rundown of what could take place. The coin in the air, it's kind of bounding around. We'll see what the decision will be made here. And what we will see, if it's the Cyclone offense or the Cyclone defense that will take the field first here. Cyclones won the toss. They have elected to defer. And Bonner Springs is elected to receive. So the Cyclones will be kicking it from right to left on your radio dial. But we're going to take a quick 60-second break. Back with kickoff after this on KOFO.
At Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, our professionally set cemetery monuments are crafted with care, using multiple granite sources to ensure you receive the best quality, selection, and price. Call 785-242-3550 or visit lamb-roberts.com.
When temperatures rise or drop, count on All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating in Ottawa. We deliver fast repairs, expert installations, and dependable service. Stay comfortable year-round with trusted solutions that fit your home and budget. Call today for true comfort comfort in every season. Sick days don't make appointments, and now you don't have to either. Ottawa Family Physicians is accepting walk-in patients. That's right, walk-ins are accepted at OFP Monday through Friday, 8 to 11:30 and 1:30 to 4. And if the need arises, on the weekend, 9 to 3 on Saturdays. You're welcome to use the walk-in clinic at Ottawa Family Physicians, even if you're not an OFP patient. Please have your insurance card ready when you walk in to the walk-in clinic. And get ready to get well soon. Ottawa Family Physicians, 1418 South Main.
Listening back with you here at Steve Grogan Stadium. Gavin Seaton set to put the ball on the tee and kick it away here for the Cyclones. Back deep for Bonner Springs. Number 9, James McConico, and number 23, Prince Donnell. Actually looks like Ezekiel Gray back there. Told it was going to be McConico, but it is Gray back deep. Bonner Springs also has 5 up at the 50 and 4 at the 35, so just 2 men back very deep. Cyclones have been using kind of a pooch kick, short kicks all year long. See if they continue with that with the way they see that front here of Bonner Springs. Hear the whistle from the official, and we are ready to get underway here this evening. Seaton checks and makes sure his men are ready to go alongside with him. His approach, and it is kind of a shorter kick over to the right side. It'll be caught just about at the 18, out across the 25, and Donnell will be able to get across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Martin Guerra is the quarterback for Bonner Springs. This is 6'2", 165. He's a junior. It is going to be marked at the 32. Caldwell is the wide receiver out left. Gary going to go under center. The deep back is Fingasha. Going to give it to him. He's going to try to get to the edge. He is able to get around to the edge and across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of 15 yards on first down, and Braves have moved the football out there with their first run. Bonner Springs huddling up just a couple yards behind the football. They're moving from left to right here on our radio. Again, Caldwell will split out wide to the left. Strong package. Once again, motion from right to left. They're going to give it to Fungasha. He'll drive forward into Cyclone territory and about to the 46-yard line. So pickup of 7 there. Long 3 here as the ball just shy of the 46-yard line. Need the inside the 43 for the first. Here under center, Fungasha behind him. Motion once again from right to left. The give is to the first man, bounces off the first tackler, and falls forward to the 44-yard line. They're going to pick up a couple there. And it'll bring down up 3rd down and 1 for Bonner Springs. They're in Cyclone territory here, so see what the Braves choose to do. If it is going for it on, this is 4-down territory out near midfield, or the Cyclones can get this stop. Need to shoot off the football. Be a run here to the right side. Fungasha will get it down to about the 41, so that's going to be enough for the first down. Good push, but Fungasha found a seam and able to get a few yards there to pick up the first down. It's first down and 10 at the 41. And Caldwell is going to line up to the right. Initially went to that left side. Motion again from right to left. It's going to be a toss to the left-hand side. Donnell into the secondary. He's hit after a pickup of about 7. Good hit there by the Cyclones to force him out, but they're going to say he picked up 8 there on the carry down to the 32. Actually going to give him 9. Second down and 1. In the split in, will split out to the right. Motion this time from left to right to give his 2. Fungashu's got enough for the first down inside the 30. I think they're going to give him down to the 27-yard line. Another 5 there and a first down. They're under center, motion left to right. Going to be a toss to the right side. Heading upfield, not a whole lot there. We got a flag coming in. Ball carrier was Gray. I believe that probably a hold there on the edge, and that is going to be the call. That penalty, the Cyclones will move them back 10 yards. That'll allowing them to get the 3, I'm sure. It'll be first down and 20 here as the ball will be moved out to the 37-yard line. First down and 20 now here for Bonner Springs. Penalty moved them back. Cyclones putting more into the box this time. Single receivers just here on the right side, not wide. Again to Fungasha. He's hit after picking up a yard, I think, before the entire Cyclone defense starts pushing the pile back. It is going to go a yard. Good job to stand him up, and then everybody just rallying to the football right there. So second down and 19 at the 36. King Caldwell that split in to the short side, the right side. Motion to the short side. Fake toss, looking to throw a pass, and there's some pressure, and Guerra's going to be dropped at the 45. Chase Myers getting in there, and he'll drop him back for a loss on the play of 9. Now it's going to be third down and really long at the 45. Got to get to the 17, so 28 yards to go. Here on third down. Great job that time by the Cyclones to read that going to be a fake toss. Quarterback dropping back and then putting that pressure in. Twins this time to the left, single receiver to the right. It's going to be a toss into the middle and not a whole lot there. Fungasha will be stood up at about the 43-yard line and pick up a couple. Now it's fourth down here. A long way to go. 25, 26 yards here on fourth down. So it is going back into punt formation. It is Bonner Springs. Seaton and Morning standing at the 10-yard line. High punt here. Morning has time. He'll take it at the 10, across the 20, and now reverses field. Has a little bit of daylight. Needs to make the corner. He does to the 30, 35, 41 man, and he'll be tackled at the 45 by Guerra, the punter, at the 47-yard line. Great return there from Jace Morning. Patient and then exploded. They're actually going to mark and say it was at the 46. Well, the Cyclones will take over here. 6:37 to go in this first quarter. Lane will hand off here to Velez. Armani works into Brave territory here as he's down to the 49, so that's a pickup of 5 there on first down. A return from Morning, 31 yards. Second down and 5 here for Ottawa. New receiver split to each side. Pistol back. And a fumble here. Armani will have to fall on it. Didn't quite have it in his stomach. And that's going to cost him 2 yards. Going to put it at midfield, so we're going to say a loss of a yard. It's third down and 6. Running back exchange. 3 wide this time, right side. Quick out here to get the ball into the hands of Jace Morning. Makes the first couple man miss, and he's tackled down near the 40-yard line. And they're going to put it at the 41, so Jace will pick up 9. Jace has moved from the outside more into that slot. Indicated there by the injury to Nate Sims. Kate Osborne taking over out on the outside. Wins right. The receiver left. And it's Velez. Velez has a little bit of daylight here. Makes a man miss it. Runs over him actually down to the 36. Kind of lowered his shoulder there last minute. Thought maybe he was going to try and plant and see if he can make him miss. Instead, just lowered it and rolled over the top. And it's a pickup of 5 to the 36-yard line. With the long 5, short 6 came there. We'll go ahead and give Armani 6 just because we're hometown stat keepers here. Make the jet sweep, give to Armani. Left side again. He splits into the secondary, 20, 15, 10, and he'll be tackled down near the 5-yard line. Caldwell saving the touchdown, but a 30-yard run there by Armani Velez puts the Cyclones at first and goal here. This Morning went in motion there from left to right. Fake the jet sweep, give to him. Gave it to Velez. Money in the secondary gets very dangerous. Into Velez, tries the right side here. He's stacked up as he nears the end zone. But it looks like he's going to be tackled down at about the 2. It'll be a pickup of 3. Second down and goal here for the Cyclones at the 2. Five seconds on the play clock as the Cyclones break the huddle, so plenty of time here. They're splitting single receivers each side. Pistol once again. That's the deep man. They're going to give it to him, and Armani puts his head down. And say he was tripped up, and he's still short. So gain of a yard, and it's now third down and goal here at the 1. One receiver's going to split out here to the left. Blaine under center gets the snap, and he falls in. So Aaron Blaine will get the touchdown. 1-yard plunge there for Aaron, his first. And the Cyclones jump out in front here. 3:19 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be Gavin Seaton on to attempt the point after here. Snap back, placement down, kick is away. And it looks great from here, and it is. So 3:19 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones 7, Bonner Springs nothing. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff after this on KOFO.
Given the climate of higher education today, when other small colleges and institutions look at you as the standard, you know you're doing it right. And that's Ottawa University, where you get personalized learning through dynamic programs, cutting-edge facilities, a diverse community on campus, career guidance, and affordable tuition. At Ottawa University, excellence isn't just a goal, it's the standard. Find out more about how Ottawa University can prepare you for a life of significance by visiting ottawa.edu.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. 3:19 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones opening possession. They go 54 yards in 8 plays, taking 3:18 off the clock. And it was Aaron Blaine with a 1-yard touchdown run. Gavin Seaton added the extra point. Cyclones on top 7-0. Gray and Donnell back deep once again here for the Braves. Seaton set to kick it away. Donnell and Gray very athletic, dangerous in the open field. So see what the approach here is for the Cyclones on the kick. Seaton pops this one up a little shorter this time. He'll be taking it to 28 by the up man, who's stacked up at the 31-yard line and driven back. Great tackle right there. Beautiful form tackle is what you can say about that. Man, right through the belly and then using the arms to kind of lift up the hips. You can't teach it much better than that. Braves will start here at the 32-yard line after the 4-yard return. Sometimes I wish I had a spotter so I knew exactly who made that tackle. Twins left this time, Twins right, single receiver to the left here for Bonner Springs. They're under center. Gonna run a little option, pitch it out, and the Cyclones are there to stop it for the loss. That was Chase Myers who darted through there, but a great job getting to the quarterback, forcing the pitch, and then the pursuit of the Cyclones to finish that off. Loss of 3 on the play. That is textbook as to how you defend an option. One man takes on the quarterback, and the next man takes on the running back, and you end up with a 3-yard loss. Single receiver split out wide to the left. Wins here to the short side on the right. Here takes a snap, drop back to pass. Going to throw over the middle. It's caught by Donnell, who's immediately wrapped up at the 35-yard line by Liam Marler. The pass is going to pick up 6, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 yards to go here for Bonner Springs. The quick pass was there, but the defense for the Cyclones reacting quickly. Liam Marler did not allow Donnell to go anywhere. Twins left the wide side. Single receiver to the right. Pass once again here. Pressure. It's kind of tossed up into the air. Jump ball, and somehow it is Donnell who comes down with it at the 45, maybe the 47-yard line. So a 12-yard gain on that one. And that just kind of floated out there, and Donnell was just the better athlete in that situation. Sometimes it's just an athlete going up and making a play. The defense was not poor in that situation. Just the offensive player went up and made the play. Single left, Twins right. Motion going to go from right to left in the slot. And a toss to go to the left side. And not a whole lot there. maybe a yard. Great job on the edge to seal it there by Xander Rogers, and the guy's coming to fill in. It is a 1-yard gain on that carry. Multiple Cyclones in on that tackle as Rogers made Fungasha turn upfield. 45 seconds here remaining in the first quarter. 15 seconds on the play clock. Back to that power set with a single receiver wide to the left. Second out and 9. Motion going to the right. Fungasha again. He gets by through the first round of Ottawa players. Ottawa pointing as if they ripped that football out, but the officials are marking it down at the 48. So it's a 5-yard gain. And I believe Bonner Springs is going to be fine with this being the last play of the first quarter. They will. So at the end of one quarter play, Cyclones 7, Bonner Springs nothing. We're back in 60 seconds after this on KOFO.
Planning your cremation or funeral ahead of time with Dingle & Son is the greatest gift you can give. Safeguard your family against inflation and lock in today's prices so when the time comes, your family can share memories and not a funeral bill. Call Dingle & Son to get started today.
When a family member needs surgery, you want to be sure their health and well-being is top priority, even when that family member is your beloved pet. From spaying and neutering to orthopedic operations, Ottawa Veterinary Hospital provides the care and compassion you want for your four-legged companion. Call 785-242-3538.
Sick days don't make appointments, and now you don't have to either. Ottawa Family Physicians is accepting walk-in patients. That's right, walk-ins are accepted at OFP Monday through Friday, 8 to 11:30 and 1:30 to 4. And if the need arises, on the weekend, 9 to 3 on Saturdays. You're welcome to use the walk-in clinic at Ottawa Family Physicians, even if you're not an OFP patient. Please have your insurance card ready when you walk in to the walk-in clinic. And get ready to get well soon. Ottawa Family Physicians, 1418 South Main.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School as we get ready for the second quarter. It's 3rd down and 5, Bonner Springs with the Cyclone 48. Single receiver to the left. Motion from right to left. A little bit of movement by the Cyclones. No jump there. Now the motion man repositions. Now motion from left to right. And the Cyclones stack it up on the ball carrier. Fungasha once again falls forward for a gain of 2. But a little of that extra pre-snap motion, the Cyclones were not affected by it. Great job there up front by the Cyclones to stay home. See what Bonner Springs is doing here. Garrett looking over to the sideline here. 20 seconds on the play clock. He is the punter as well, so we're going to see. They're going to stay here and put the defense, make them work. Going to split twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. And Gary is going to throw. Under some pressure, throws it up into the air, and it falls incomplete. Nick Walker, the closest man to it, he laid out, trying to make that pick as it floated over the intended target, but it falls incomplete. And a turnover on downs gives the ball to the Cyclones here. 11:09 to go in the first half at the 46-yard line. The Cyclones lead it 7-0. Second possession here. New formation, twins to the left, deep, and Morning going to come play it, fake it to him, give it to Armani up the middle. He's tripped up as he gets into Bonner territory to the 48-yard line. So he's going to pick up 6 there on first down. Again, using that fake jet sweep with Morning going in motion from left to right. Opening up a little hole in the middle before Armani just got tripped up that time. I think didn't take a big hit, just tripped. Trip receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Velez to the left of Blaine. And they're going to give it to Armani. Got a little bit, but we've got a flag coming in. That's in the area of holding. We got one on the edge as well. Velez got to the 34-yard line, but we're going to say that probably bringing this one back. And we do have a holding call against the Cyclones. I thought I saw one in there myself. And only get to attack one of them on. So we'll just back this thing up 10 yards, and we'll go from 2nd and 4 to 2nd and 14. So back here to the 43-yard line. Really second down and 13. It was a long 6, short 7 game there on first for Armani. Split backs each side of Blaine. Play action looking. He's got a man over the middle and a tough catch, and it's pulled in by Kate Osborne. Kate's first catch of the year goes for 13 yards, a first down, and he took a hit right as he caught the football. Coming across the middle, that's how you like to see a guy come in and make his first catch, is take the hit when he does it, and he popped right back up, ready to go. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Les to the left of Blaine. Play action, it's going to be Blaine up the middle. Aaron makes the first man miss, good enough for the first down to the 30-yard line, and it's going to be a pickup of 14 on the run for Aaron Blaine. Nice use there on, I don't know if that was a read or if that was a quarterback draw, but he put it into the belly of Armani Velez and then saw something and pulled that back, and Aaron Blaine took it. Now we got movement and contact up front, and that's going to be encroachment there on Bonner Springs. So the Cyclones will go to 1st and 5 here. Really opens your playbook up to whatever you want to run.
The 25-yard line. It is 1st down and 5.
The Cyclones reset here. Go with the pistol. Single receiver split to each side. Tight end right. Handoff is to Velez, and he is met in the backfield. Tries to spin out of it. He's going to lose a couple right there as the Braves came with a little bit more of a run blitz that time. Too many people on that for the right side of the Cyclone line to pick up. Be a loss of a couple that time for Armani, unfortunately. But it was 1st and 5, so it's 2nd and 7. Maybe 8 yards to go here for the Cyclones. They got to get to the 20. Just about the 20, between the 27 and 28. Single receivers once again each side. Play action, going to roll out Blaine. Fires into the middle, and he's got McCullough at the 20. And it's really out the 19-yard line. So Aiden's first catch here. And that's going to be enough for that first down. So 9-yard pickup there. First down and 10 here at the 19. Twins left and Twins right. Morning going to go in motion. This time they're going to give it to him on a jet sweep. Makes a first man miss, but he's tripped up as he falls forward down to about the 16-yard line. Ace on that carry, going to pick up 3. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7 here for Ottawa.
Need 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7.
Once again, we're going to have Twins to the left, single receiver split wide to the right. Here's McCullough. Motion once again left to right, and we're going to have a flag here at the snap. And that usually means it is going to be against the Cyclones. 3-snap motion, going to back them up 5 yards. I didn't see who it was that moved, but coming from the umpire there, you expect maybe it's on the line. Usually those either come from the side or from the white hat in the backfield, but 2nd down and 12 here for the Cyclones. The ball moved back to the 21-yard line. Trips this time to the right, single receiver to the left. Velez in the backfield with Aaron Blaine. Pump fake. Looking to the right, going to the corner, and he's looking for Shaden Knapp, who is covered well, to be honest with you, on the wheel. A lot of contact down there, but no flags coming out whatsoever, which is a big change from what we've seen over the last few weeks, to say the least. But it'll be third down here for the Cyclones at the 21, 12 yards to go. I've seen from Ottawa all year, you plan that this is 4-down territory here. Try and get a chunk and see if you can finish it off. Again, trips right, single receiver left, Velez to the right of Blaine in the backfield. And we might have a timeout here called by Bonner Springs. We do. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here with 7:04 remaining in the first half. Cyclones up 7-0 over Bonner Springs. Back after this on KOFO.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Flip Queen back with you here. Ottawa High, 7:04 to go in the first half. Cyclones facing a third down and 12 here at Bonner 21-yard line. Cyclones leading 7-0. 1-yard touchdown run by Aaron Blaine on their opening possession. This is the fourth possession of the first half. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Play action. Blaine under some pressure, rolls out. He's going to throw towards the end zone, and it's tipped as he almost had it over the outstretched hands of the defender, and it would have found Shaden Knapp, but Blaine rolling that direction had some room maybe to run for some yardage. I don't know if that was first down yardage, but it's fourth down and 12 here. Blaine looking over at the sideline. Get the play call, 15 seconds on the play clock. Cyclones will break that up with 10 on the play clock as they come get set. Trips left. Trips right, wide side. Blaine, pump fake. Looking to the corner, bobbing one up, and it's going to be caught by Aiden McCullough, but flags are going to be thrown, and this might be going to call offensive pass interference, which is an interesting call. One of those, Aiden, as you all know, is a tremendous basketball player and one of the best rebounders I've had the pleasure to ever watch play. Kind of bodied up to the defender backing into him and then took a step back and jumped to make the catch. But that'll move the football back to the 36-yard line as it's a 15-yard penalty. So the Cyclones, fourth down here and a long way to go. They got to get this ball inside the 10 for the first down. Trips right, single receiver left. Wayne under pressure, able to evade that, roll out. His step up, he's going to throw towards the end zone and just off the outstretched hands of McCullough. Athletic play by Blaine to just create the space and the time to get that pass off. Just floated a little bit too deep. Aiden, as he always does, giving every bit of effort because he wants to catch everything. But it is off his hands. And so it'll be a turnover on downs here. And Bonner Springs takes over with 6:43 to go here in the first half at the 36-yard line. Single receivers to each side this time. Yeah, back there is a slot there to the right. He's going to go in motion. Give it to Fangasha. He's going to be stacked up, gain of a couple maybe on the play. And the Cyclones doing a much better job there than they did on that opening drive where Pangasha was able to get about 6 or 7 yards almost on every carry. Bonner Springs breaking that old 20 seconds on the play clock. Back to the power set here as they've just had one receiver split out. Motion from left to right. And the ball's down on the ground. And it looks like Garrow was able to jump back on it. And they're going to say he just lost a couple on that one. As he was able to fall on that fumble. It's just a long 10 yards now. The ball is between the 35 and 36, and they have to get to the 46. Third down and 11. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Actually, for Bonner. And got to the deep back once again. Guerra, drop back, rolling to his right. He's under some pressure, and it's picked off. And the Cyclones headed the other way. Chase Myers picks it, and a touchdown. Chase Myers picked that football off at about the 35-yard line, and he takes it back for the touchdown. Read that well and stepped in front of the receiver. And the linebacker dream there. The pick six for Chase. Now the Cyclones point after here, and might have been a situation they're going to have to hustle some people out. There's still 15 seconds as they weren't ready for the pick six. Running them out. Now they're set. Snap back, placement down, kick away, and it hits the upright. No good. So 5:07 to go here in the first half. The Cyclones lead it 13-0. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. Back with kickoff after this on KOFO.
The Home Depot has everything you need to turn your home into a beacon of holiday cheer. So whether you're going all out or just adding a few holiday touches, we've got you covered with trees, yard decor, and more. Save time decorating with one of our easy-to-assemble pre-lit trees or pick up a piece from our Yuletide Lane decor collection and fill your yard with holiday joy. Whatever your style, find everything to get your holidays started at the Home Depot.
Luke Queen back with you here. Chase Myers, his first touchdown, 35-yard interception return for the Cyclones. His first interception of the season. Involved in a lot of tackles over his career. I believe that's the first INT for Chase of his career. A good time there. That third down, they tried to set up a little bubble action, and Chase read it. Great job to step in front. Seaton kicks it away. Darnell takes it over to about the 18-yard line. Little seam, but he's going to be hit there at the 33, maybe the 34 by Jace Morning. And so Bonner will start about the same place, actually just a couple yards further back than they did the last drive. At the 34 here. First down and 10 here for Bonner Springs. The ball at the 34-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Ball on the left hash. Pangasha the deep man. It's going to be motion. Pangasha up the middle. He's pushing forward and to about the 39-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of about 5. And second down here for Bonner Springs. Love a interception return or a kickoff return or something like that for a touchdown. One thing about it usually means the defense doesn't get a break. So they're back out there once again. But Cyclones with a 13-0 lead here. Everybody lined up tight this time. Motion from left to right. It's Benghazi once again pushing forward, able to slip out of some tackles across the 45 to the 46-yard line. He's going to pick up 7, and it's first down and 10 at the 46 for Bonner Springs. Garrett brings the play in. Caldwell going to split out wide here to the left. Mice, the receiver, splitting out to the right. Benghazi stays the deep man in the backfield. Motion, it's Benghazi, and he runs into his quarterback. He's going to be able to fall forward for a half yard or so right there. I think you can credit the Ottawa line for the push and just create no space, and it actually bumped the quarterback into the running back. I mean, gain of a half a yard at most there on that play, so it'll be second down and a long 9 here. In Bonner Springs taking their time here in between plays. They're letting that use that clock. The Cyclone defense just a little breather. Twins this time to the right, single receiver to the left. You're under center. And they give us Benghazi. Right side, he makes the first man miss. He gets to about the 45 and then falls forward. And we pick up a pin on that play. Cyclone just unable to get the tackle there at the point of contact because there wasn't much initially, but Benghazi 5'10", 195, and just kept pushing forward. First down and 10, Bonner at the Cyclone 44-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Twins to the short side to right. Single receiver split wide to the left for the Braves. Motion from right to left. Now it's Benghazi's going to try the right side. He's got a couple yards. Falls forward near the 41-yard line. So pickup of about 3. And it's second down and 7. Whistle here and a timeout will be called. It's going to be the second one for Bonner Springs, so we'll take it with them. 30-second timeout. Back after this on KOFO.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday. Let's do this Monday. ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
We're back with you here at Ottawa High School. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Bonner Springs is second down and 7 here at the Cyclone 41-yard line. Cyclones on top 13-0. Bonner using their second timeout. They have 1 remaining. The Cyclones have their full allotment of timeouts. Twin receivers splitting out here to the left for Bonner. Single receiver to the right. And Benghazi continues to be the deep back. Garrett will go under center. Be a toss, and it's deflected on the toss. It's loose in the deep in the backfield, and this might be Ottawa football, and I think they're going to say Bonner recovered it here. I believe that might have been Tobias Thompson that got in there and got a hand on that, knocked it back. So from 2nd down and 7, we're back to the 45. That's going to be a loss of 13 yards. Timeout Cyclones here as it's going to bring up 3rd down and very long. See if they can save some time. The first time out for Ottawa. We'll take a quick 30 with them. Back after this on KOFO.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Back with you here at Ottawa High School. Minute 30 to go. The Cyclones using their first time out after that big deflection on that toss. Tobias Thompson got a split through the front, got a hand to it, knocked it away. Bonner able to recover, but a 13-yard loss makes it 3rd down and 19 here. And receivers to the short side to right, single receiver to the left. Garrett going to drop back, going to throw over the middle, and the Cyclones are there, and that's a good tackle. Chase Myers at midfield hits Donnell, drops him down for just a pickup of 4 on the pass. Myers got up and then went down. Hopefully this is just a cramp. We've got a timeout here for injury on the field. It'll be 4th down and 16 here for Bonner Springs in midfield. We're going to take a 30-second timeout here for injury. Back after this on KOFO.
Progressive has great customer service, and it's easy to reach us because great and easy is the way to be. Like salads. Great for you, and so easy you can put any group of veggies in a bowl and it's a salad. A full carrot with a head of cabbage? Weird, but still a salad. 1 radish and a couple of green beans? Also a salad. 14 blueberries, half an onion, and a sunchoke? Odd, yes, but an odd salad. So contact Progressive's customer service by phone, app, or online. It's great and easy, just like salad. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Queen back with you here. Minute 23 to go. Here in the first half, 4th down and 16 from Bonner Springs. Chase Myers able to get up and walk off on his own. Definitely limp, but he's over on the sideline trying to run this out here. Bonner Springs back in a punt formation. Jace Morning going to drop back here to return this kick. Garrett takes the snap. A short end over end kick. It's going to bounce at about the 20. Big hop. Morning will take it at the 15. Makes to the edge at the 20-25, out to the 30-35. And that's about where the Cyclones will start this drive. At least 20 on that punt return with 1:11 to go here. Cyclones will have a football at the 35-yard line. See what the Cyclones decide to do, see if they can get a big chunk here. 2 receivers each side. Lane rolling to his left, throws along the edge, and incomplete. He tried to get Morning on the sideline there, but it's a little high. Maybe Jace unable to keep that toe in bounds to make that catch. So 2nd down and 10. 4 seconds off the clock there. Twins again to the left, single receiver to the right. Lane, play action. Going to go deep down the sideline and just over the outstretched hands of Jace Morning. Oh, he almost got him in stride right down there as Jace went past the last defender, and that would have been 6 had that been able to be hauled in there, but unfortunately it goes incomplete, and now it's 3rd down and 10. With 61 seconds to go here. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Warning going to take the jet sweep. It's going to be Blaine on the keeper up the middle. A little draw there, not a whole lot. Going to get across the 40 to about the 41. Pickup of 6. Springs going to let this clock go. The Cyclones keeping the offense out there right here. Twins left, single receiver right. It's a high snap. Blaine is going to have to fall on this at the 30-yard line. And so the Braves will actually get the football back here. Turnover on downs with 34 seconds to go. An high snap. Aaron Blaine unable to bring that one in. Lost 9 yards. So all at the 31 of the Cyclones here. And Bonner Springs has in great position. The Cyclones use their timeouts. They tried to see if they can punch another one in before the half. They do get the football to start the second half. Bonner Springs with an opportunity here. 1st down and 10 at the 31. Twins to the left. Single receivers wide to the right. They're going to throw. Looking left, now over the middle. It's deflected, and it falls incomplete. Caldwell went up high to try and get that. Got a fingertip to it. Unable to bring it in. The Cyclones unable to get it on the tip. Liam Marler working to his right, tried to adjust back to his left to lay out and make that catch, but is unable to do so. So it's 2nd down and 10. Ball still at the 31. Single receiver to each side. Back to pass. Garrett once again. Going to throw left. And this one, receiver didn't quite have his head turned around. Seaton coming up trying to make a play on that one, but unable to get the scoop. He trapped that. Now it's 3rd down and 10 for Bonner Springs. Single receivers splitting wide to each side. Gosh to the D-back. Guerra under center once again. Back to pass. Pressure this time, and there's going to be a sack back out near the 39-yard line by the Cyclones. There were a few Cyclones back there, so combination, they're going to. And we've got a timeout on the field here going to be called by Bonner Springs with 15 seconds to go. So maybe trying to set something up here, I guess. It'll be their 3rd charge timeout. We'll take it with them. 30 seconds. Back after this on KOFO.
Discover whole body wellness at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, where advanced care meets compassionate service. Our team provides personalized treatment options, including the activator method, diversified technique, spinal decompression, and corrective exercises to restore balance and mobility. We also offer cryotherapy, ultrasound, electrical stimulation, physiotherapy, and nutritional consultants to support your health goals. From pediatric and pre-postnatal chiropractic care to workers' compensation cases, weight loss programs, spinal screenings, and on-site x-rays, we're here for every stage of life. Experience better health today at Ottawa Chiropractic.
Luke Queen back with you here. 15.7 on the clock now. It's 4th down and about 17, maybe 18 yards here for Bonner Springs. They're going to keep the offense out there. And they're going to give it to Fangasha. And he bounces off the first tackler. And to the secondary. Now the Cyclones will stack him up after a gain of about 7, maybe 8 on the play. So the Cyclones will have to snap the football as they'll take over with 7 seconds to go. 7.7 is what it shows on the clock. We'll see if it's a kneel down or if the Cyclones try something different. Gonna split out. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Lane going to go up under center. He takes the snap, and he will go to a knee. So that is how we will in the first half. The Cyclones on top here at halftime, 13-0. We're going to send it back to the studio for about 60 seconds, and when we come back, public address announcer Derek Chappell will bring you the halftime homecoming ceremony. So back in 60 after this on KOFO.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PARTY.
Luke back with you here as we get ready for the halftime homecoming ceremony here. So we'll bring you that momentarily. The Cyclones leading it 13-0 here over Bonner Springs. So low scoring first half, but the Cyclones right where they need to be as they are up 2 scores. We're going to turn it over to Derek Chappell now with the homecoming ceremony back. And then we'll be back to catch up at halftime after this.
Please welcome back last year's homecoming queen, Phelan Fultz, and homecoming king, Cole McGrath. Welcome back. And now we introduce you to this year's candidates. Our first queen candidate is Miss Ainsley Michael. Ainsley is being escorted by Spirit Squad member Tanis Normile and accompanied by her parents, Dan and Ivy Michael. During her years at Ottawa High, Ainsley has participated in volleyball, basketball, softball, dance team, band, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, Top 5% for 3 years, ASL Club, and HOSA. Ainsley plans on continuing her academic career, attending a 4-year college to major in physical therapy while continuing to dance or play softball. Ladies and gentlemen, our queen candidate, Miss Ainsley Michael. Our first king candidate this evening is Mr. Aiden Finch. Aiden is being escorted by Spirit Squad member Morgan Lamb and accompanied by his parents, Mike and Kelly Finch. While at Ottawa High, Aiden has participated in concert band, jazz band, receiving Louis Armstrong Award of Excellence, percussion ensemble, chamber choir, ECK MEA, received a 1 rating at regionals and state in small group ensemble, theater, drama, technician, national thespians, soccer, and performed in a death metal band. After graduation, Aiden plans to obtain a degree in music and performance and would like to pursue a career as a professional touring artist and musician. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aiden Finch. Our next candidate is Miss Dylan Nichols. Dylan is being escorted by Spirit Squad member Caitlin Isaacs and being accompanied by her parents, Emily and Drew Nichols. Dylan's time at Ottawa High has included participation in varsity volleyball, including KSH SAA All-Academic Team, varsity basketball, including Burlington All-Academic Team for 4 years, state finalist in 2024, varsity soccer, varsity track, O Club, National Honor Society, Student Council, Spanish Club, top 5% for 6 years, Hall of Honor and Graduation Ambassador for 1 year. Dylan plans to attend a college after graduation and is interested in pursuing a career in dentistry or in the veterinary field. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dylan Nichols. Our next King candidate is Mr. Gage Creaky. Gage is being escorted by Spirit Squad member Quintana Silby and accompanied by parents Patricia Beatty and Kevin Baker. As a Cyclone, Gage has participated in cross-country, wrestling, track, theater, forensics, chamber choir, Cyclones, FCCLA, choir leadership board president, club secretary, secretary, co-host of the Hall Pass, and co-host of the sports show. To attend Emporia State University's theater education program and eventually teach at the high school or middle school level. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gage Creaky. Our final King candidate this evening is Miss Gracie Wishon. She's being escorted by Spirit Squad member Haley Ann Gillespie and accompanied by her parents, Eric Christensen. Has participated in marching band, concert band, including the clarinetist, jazz band, media, and drama club. Studying music education at the University. Jazz band, and pursue her master's at the University at the high school level. Sean. King candidate this year is Thompson. Toby is being escorted by Spirit Squad member Liv Pearson and accompanied by his parents, Tyler Thompson and Amy Adams. At Ottawa High School, Toby has participated in football, baseball, FCA, and yearbook. Toby's plans upon graduation include continuing his football career collegially while pursuing a major in photojournalism, eventually a career as a photographer for a major sports team. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Toby Thompson. Please join us in congratulating our 2025 school homecoming candidates. And now at this time, we ask last year's Phelan Fultz to crown our 2025 Toby Thompson. And now, Toby, your first duty as king is to crown our 2025 Ottawa High School homecoming queen, Miss Ainsley Michael. Again, we congratulate our 2025 homecoming candidates, Dylan Nichols, Gracie Wishon, Aiden Finch, and Gage Creaky, and your 2025 homecoming king, Toby Thompson, and Queen Ainsley Michael. Congratulations.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Paid for by term provider. Premiums will vary. Plans depend on age, location, and other factors. Visit biglou.com.
Need life insurance but have diabetes, high blood pressure, or on anxiety meds? If you're a 50-year-old male, even porky, or with type 2 diabetes, $1 million of life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-555-1509. 800-555-1509 or visit biglou.com. Remember, Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. 800-555-1509.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PARTY.
At Boot Barn, we know you need a reliable work boot. A boot that has withstood the test of time. When you feed, build, and fuel the nation, you can't take chances because you wake before the sun rises and end the day after it sets. Dating back to 1892, Thorogood takes pride in building high-quality work boots designed for hard-working people because reliability comes first. Thorogood at Boot Barn Work.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back here to Steve Grogan Stadium. We are at halftime. Cyclones on top of Bonner Springs, 13-0 in this one. Bonner drove in their first possession, but had to punt it away, and then the Cyclones drove down 54 yards in 8 plays. They took 3 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock. It was Aaron Blaine running it in from 1 yard out. Give the Cyclones a 7-0 lead after the Gavin Seaton extra point was good. Bonner Springs then would turn it over on downs. Cyclones had a good opportunity. They turned it over on downs after a penalty put them deep and back outside of field goal range. Or really, they tried to get it in there, just could not do it. Turn it over on downs. But Chase Myers picked off a pass from Bonner Springs, returned it 35 yards for the touchdown. Cyclones missed the extra point, but took a 13-0 lead. And it was kind of back and forth there for the end of that first half. As a couple more times the Cyclones tried to get one going with just over a minute to go. They turned it over on downs, and then Bonner Springs trying to get right back to them. They turn it over on downs. So nothing really coming of that at the end of the half, but it's Cyclones 13, Bonner nothing, and the Cyclones will get the possession to open up play in quarter number 3. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll catch you up with some scores from around the area after this on KOFO.
Advent Health Ottawa is bringing birth care back to our community. From high-risk pregnancy support to personalized birthing plans, their OB team offers advanced monitoring, 24/7 compassionate care, and a safe, comfortable environment. Learn more at adventhealthottawa.com/birthplace.
At CarStar Ottawa, we consider paintless dent repair the best course of action when repairing minor dents and dings on your vehicle caused by hail, shopping carts, or other unexpected bumps in the road. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
Given the climate of higher education today, when other small colleges and institutions look at you as the standard, you know you're doing it right. And that's Ottawa University, where you get personalized learning through dynamic programs, cutting-edge facilities, a diverse community on campus, career guidance, and affordable tuition. At Ottawa University, excellence isn't just a goal, it's the standard. Find out more about how Ottawa University can prepare you for a life of significance by visiting ottawa.edu.
Paid for by term provider. Premiums will vary. Plans depend on age, location, and other factors. Visit biglou.com.
Need life insurance but have diabetes, high blood pressure, or on anxiety meds? If you're a 50-year-old male, even porky, or with type 2 diabetes, $1 million of life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-555-1509. 800-555-1509 or visit biglou.com. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. 800-555-1509.
Sick days don't make appointments, and now you don't have to either. Ottawa Family Physicians is accepting walk-in patients. That's right, walk-ins are accepted at OFP Monday through Friday, 8 to 11:30 and 1:30 to 4. And if the need arises, on the weekend, 9 to 3 on Saturdays. You're welcome to use the walk-in clinic at Ottawa Family Physicians, even if you're not an OFP patient. Please have your insurance card ready when you walk in to the walk-in clinic. And get ready to get well soon. Ottawa Family Physicians, 1418 South Main.
At Boot Barn, we know you need a reliable work boot. A boot that has withstood the test of time. When you feed, build, and fuel the nation, you can't take chances because you wake before the sun rises and end the day after it sets. Dating back to 1892, Thorogood takes pride in building high-quality work boots designed for hard-working people because reliability comes first. Thorogood at Boot Barn Work.
Luke Queen back with you here at halftime. The Cyclones lead it 13-0 over Bonner Springs. Again, trying to catch up with scores from around the area. Frontier League as well. In Frontier League action at halftime, Tonganoxie was down 24-0 to Baser Linwood in a non-league contest. Lewisburg taking on Wichita West in a non-league contest, and the Wildcats are up 28-0 over Wichita West in that one. It was after one quarter of play. West Franklin was trailing Eureka 12-0. I haven't seen a update on that one since. That's really the only locals that I've been able to track down at this time, but we've got the Cyclones here on top by 13 as they try and get back into the win column here against Bonner Springs. They've dropped their last two, but on top here, 13-0. And again, the Cyclones will get the possession to open things up in the second half. Get the offense back out here. Wasn't a bad offensive first half as Aaron Blaine is now in his second. He's played the entire second half last week against a unique and tremendous defense over in Spring Hill and kind of getting some things figured out here against Bonner Springs in his second action, his first start. So we'll expect to see even more and opening up the playbook just a little bit more at a time. Maybe we will get back to that run, which went effective on the opening drive of the game for the Cyclones, who only threw the football one time in that scoring drive. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. Back with more from Ottawa High School after this on KOFO.
The Home Depot has everything you need to turn your home into a beacon of holiday cheer. So whether you're going all out or just adding a few holiday touches, we've got you covered with trees, yard decor, and more. Save time decorating with one of our easy-to-assemble pre-lit trees or pick up a piece from our Yuletide Lane decor collection and fill your yard with holiday joy. Whatever your style, find everything to get your holidays started at the Home Depot.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey,
we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up deduct anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PARTY.
Having a bench jeweler who can repair your fine jewelry is one of the best reasons to go to Sutton's Jewelry. Your precious gems never leave their location. Phil Sutton has more than 40 years of experience at the jewelry bench, working on sizing, customizing, setting, and resetting gemstones and diamonds. Your jewelry is always safe and treated with love because Phil doesn't rush his work. He takes care of your fine jewelry as if it were his own. Stop by today at 213 South Main and see why you've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Back here at halftime, Cyclones on top 13-0. Over Bonner Springs, the Cyclones lost 2 in a row here at 3-2 now on the season, 2-2 in the Frontier League, looking to boost that record up to 4-2 with a win here tonight. They lead it here by 2 scores, 13-0, and they will receive the opening kickoff here in the second half. So putting the offense back out on the field. Cyclones have moved the football fairly well. A couple penalties have moved the football back and even took some points off the board there on that one. But Cyclones will try and get things going once again here in this second half as they will start out with the football in their possession, leading 13-0, and see if they can put some more distance between themselves and Bonner Springs, who moved the football well early on, but the Cyclone defense has stepped up here and gotten things going after that opening drive, really, for Bonner Springs. The Cyclones lead it 13-0 now, and we will take a 60-second timeout. When we come back from that, we will get ready for kickoff of the second half after this on KOFO.
At Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, pre-planning your funeral service with flexible monthly payments and guaranteed prices allows you to protect your loved ones from unexpected costs and tough decisions later. Call 785-242-3550 or visit lamb-roberts.com.
Kansas State Bank supports the hometown team because when you visit Kansas State Bank, you're banking with hometown people you know, with convenient drive-through hours, loan officers with decades of experience, and their new digital banking suite. Find out more at mykansasstatebank.com. Member FDIC.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey,
we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, though, may I ask if there are any unlocked guns in your home?
our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Member Week is here at Lowe's. That means it's time for My Lowe's Rewards members to save big with up to 40% off hundreds of items like appliances, tools, home essentials, and more. Plus, get free standard shipping. Shop these exclusive member-only savings now through October 15th. Not a rewards member? Join for free today. Free standard shipping not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
When temperatures rise or drop, count on All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating in Ottawa. We deliver fast repairs, expert installations, and dependable service. Stay comfortable year-round with trusted solutions that fit your home and budget. Call today for true comfort in every season. Advent Health Ottawa is excited to welcome 3 new doctors serving the community. Dr. Bridget Abney, OBGYN, provides women's and maternity care. Doctors Raven Weiss and Haley Lowell offer family medicine and obstetrics. Together, they bring compassionate care for moms, babies, and families.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. Cyclones on top 13-0, getting ready for the second half. Another score update from the Frontier League at halftime. Spring Hill and Paola tied up at 21 points apiece. Spring Hill coming in with that one league loss to Eudora. Paola sitting at 1-2 in the league. Trying to see if they can't creep back into this thing, make a little bit of noise. Paola 3-2 on the year, 1-2 in the Frontier League. In Ottawa here tonight, 3-2 overall. They are 2-2 in the league. Bonner Springs 0-5 and 0-4 in the Frontier League. Cyclone receiving team getting ready to step out onto the field here. First time we'll see how Bonner approaches this. Kick deep or kick short as to what they will do. Cyclones, couple good punt returns there in the first half. Jace Morning, 31-yard punt return and also a 20-yard punt return in that first half. He's the deep man back in the middle for the Cyclones. Back deep with him, Armani Velez and Gavin Seaton. They nap the middle in front of them. We'll see how the Cyclones get things going here in the second half. Again, 2-score lead right now for the Cyclones. Dominic Aguirre is the kicker for Bonner Springs. Set to kick this one away here. It'll be a high, deep kick. Morning will field it at the 14-yard line. Out quickly across the 25-30, right up the middle, 35-40. And he'll be dragged down at the 42-yard line. 28-yard return there by Jace. Setting up Ottawa with good field position here to start things off in quarter number 3. Bunch set to the right, single receiver to the left. Les the deep man, they'll give him the ball, left side. Armani across the 45 to the 46. He's going to pick up 4 there on first down. The Cyclones playing a little bit ahead of the sticks here so far. Your goal here with the football is get that 4 or 5 on first down at least. Again, trips this time to the right, single receiver to the left. Nice snap. Quickly down over to McCullough. Makes a first man miss. Aiden into the secondary. Now breaking another tackle. He's got some distance at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown. 54 yards from Aaron Blaine to Aiden McCullough. And the Cyclones do it quickly. Aiden breaking through a couple arm tackles and then speeding it down the far side for the touchdown. Oh, bubble pass there, just out to the flat. McCullough kind of took a half step forward and then just opened himself up. Wayne fired it right into his numbers. Placement down, kick is up and away, and it is good. So 11:07 remaining here in the third quarter. Cyclones now lead at 20-0 after the touchdown. Quick 30-second timeout. Back with the kickoff after this on KOFO.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Luke Green back with you here as the Cyclones go 58 yards in 2 plays. It took 46 seconds off the clock. A 54-yard pass from Aaron Blaine to Aiden McCullough is right at the line of scrimmage, and then a couple good blocks downfield. McCullough running through a few tackles and then outrunning the defense to the end zone for the score. Donnell and Gray back deep once again. This time they're working their way up, standing at about the 15. Gavin Seaton set to kick it away here. It is going to be a short kick. It's going to bounce at the 25. Mishandled just a little bit. Gray will pick it up at about the 18, and then the pursuit is there at about the 22 maybe. Oh, we got to the turf, and you never know with that odd-shaped football where it's going to bounce. Donnell thought it was going to bounce right into his hand, and it actually skipped away from him. First down in 10 at the 22. Update, West Franklin was down 30-0 at the half to Eureka. Twins right, single receiver to the left. Here will go under center once again, motion from right to left. The jet sweep here, the give is to Donnell. He makes the first man miss, and he's going to be tackled down out near the 29, but we've got a flag. Usually that would be what I would think in the area of holding right there, and that is the signal. Donnell cut it back, but for a good pickup there of 7, maybe 8 on that first down play, but it's going to take it all the way back. Mark this off from the 24, so it's going to bring up to be a loss of 8 on the penalty, and it'll be first down and 18 here when they spot the football, I believe. Ball back at the 14-yard line. It is first down and 18 to go. Bonner Springs.
From the 14-yard line. First and 17 for the Braves.
Single receivers to each side. Guerra under center, motion from right to left. RPO, and it's given to Fungasha, who is stacked up. No gain on that carry. So now it's second down and 18. The ball staying at the 14-yard line. Second down and 18. Bonner Springs, 25 seconds on the play clock here, just making some substitutions. Might have had a equipment sub or something here as they now will wind the clock. They had stopped it momentarily and see what the official signal was. Wins this time to the right, single receiver to the left, ball lined up, well, right in the middle of the field. They're going to drop back, and Toby Thompson under pressure. They will get to him, but as Guerra was getting ready to release the football, and fall goes incomplete. Toby was absolutely unblocked along that right edge. And in great pursuit, I believe that was Toby, might have been Keegan Manning with 56 or 55 and 66 kind of get out there and give me from the distance on the red numbers on the black jerseys. Sometimes get a little tough for me. Third down and 18. Single receiver split wide to the right. Motion left to right. Give us to Fungasha. Pushes forward out to about the 19-yard line. Going to pick up about 5. If they give him the 20, it'll be 6, but we'll just wait for the placement of the football here. It's going to be at the 19. That's going to make it fourth down and 12 here. The Cyclones will send Morning and Seaton back. Guerra will drop into punt formation. Guerra, Cyclones with a return, low line drive over to Seaton at the 41. Gavin quickly into Bonner territory. Now at the 40, gets a block, makes a man miss, and gets tripped up at the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 30 yards on the return there by Gavin Seaton. First down and 10, Ottawa here in plus territory at the 29-yard line with 9:03 to go here in the third quarter. The Cyclones have already punched one in on a two-play drive in their first possession of the half. They've got twins to each side. Quick out here to McCullough. Gets a block from Knapp. Makes a man miss. And another falling forward to the 16-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of about 13 yards there. Again on that pass out to the edge to McCullough. Hayden was down at the 17, so a pickup of 12. Twins right, twins left here. Velez to the right of Blaine, looking over at the sideline for maybe an audible look here. Going to be a give to Velez and wrapped up as the edge came around there. McConico will bring Velez down for a loss. That's back to the 23-yard line, so a loss of 6. And second out and 16 here. Sonico came off the edge and just Cyclones did not get a block on him. Not a whole lot Armani could do right there. Tried to make him miss. Twins right, motion from right to left, Morning. High snap, Blaine brings it down. Looking to throw, looking to his right. Now will escape the pocket, and he's going to run out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. So Aaron going to pick up a few back for the Cyclones. See where they mark it. They say he stepped out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So Aaron going to pick up 5 on that carry and bring it down. Third down and 11 now for Ottawa. 18-yard line, so you expect this is 2-down territory here for the Cyclones. Trips to the left, single to the right. Quick out here to get it to Morning. He's hit, but he makes the man miss. Now he's going to the edge, and he's tripped up as he gets near the 10, and out inside the 10 at the 9, I believe, which will make it a fourth down and short here for the Cyclones. Maybe a yard and a half. We're down in 1 here for the Cyclones at the 9-yard line. Got to get to the 8. Got to get across the 8, so it's a long yard, but not quite 2. Singles to each side. Morning in motion left to right. Make the give to him. Give it to Armani up the middle, and he's going to squirt inside the 5 to the 4. Good run there up the middle by Velez as he's going to pick up 4, as they're going to say he went down. Arm first made contact, wrist first made contact at the 5. But it's first and goal here for the Cyclones at the 5-yard line. Wins left, single receiver to the right. Pistol backfield. And fumble here and picked up by the Braves at the 10. And they'll take it to the 15. Look like the Cyclones mishandling that as they try to get it to the fullback that time. They fumbled the football and give it to Bonner Springs when they had great opportunity there to go up by a 4th score here. Bonner Springs will take over first down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Big return by Gavin Seaton, setting up the Cyclones in good field position, but unable to capitalize. Single receiver package this time for Bonner. Here under center. Motion from right to left. He's going to give it to Fangasha. Going to get a couple out to about the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. Yeah, actually where that Cannon.
Second down and 9.
It is out to the 17, so we'll give him 2. Hanging out an 8 here. It reached to 25 for the first, does Bonner Springs. Now the receiver is split out to the right. We've got an official's timeout here. Not sure what this one's for, but might be blood here. So Toby Thompson will have to get it wrapped up real quick, get back in there. Like Jack Botel will come in to replace him for the play. Motion again from left to right. Again, the handoff from Gasha. He's going to get to the 20, maybe. So pickup of a couple once again. Going to actually mark it at the 19-yard line. So he's going to pick up 2, and it'll be 3rd down and 6. I look down on the side, and it was something to do with Tobias's helmet. Snap broke or something, so they quickly got that replaced. He's back in. 3rd down and 7. 3rd down about 6. Single receivers to each side. Guerra back to pass, looks to his left, throws it in the air, and Caldwell had to go right through his hands, and then Nick Walker came up to make sure he did not complete the catch. So it'll go down to incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down and 7. Once again, Mourning and Seaton dropping back to return. Guerra in punt formation here. Bonner was short a person here, so running out kind of late. Plenty of time to kick it away. High snap, it's over Guerra's head. He'll pick it up back at the goal line. He's going to try and get it away. He does. But this kick's going to bounce at about the 26. It takes a Bonner Springs bounce, but the Cyclones again will get this football, this time at the 37. 1st down and 10 in plus territory once again for the Cyclones. Former punter, I can tell you that Guerra did a heck of a good job just to recover to that and then actually get a punt away. Cyclones were bearing down on him. No return, obviously, but great field position here at the 37. .449 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Cyclones on top 20-0. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Give this to Velez. He's going to try to get to the right side. Now cuts it back upfield. Great move. Armani into the secondary 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. 37-yard run. Armani Velez saw the cut, took it, it reversed his field, and just absolutely outran everybody to the end zone. Nice run there by Armani Velez. Trying to get to the right edge. It was covered, and he put his foot in the ground, went right upfield, and then back to the left, outrun everybody. Seaton on for the point after. Leighton Thompson to hold. We've got movement here prior to it, and it's going to be Bonner Springs in the neutral zone here. Move at half the distance to the goal. Seaton will step it off as they've moved it just a hair forward here. Placement back. Kick is away, and kick is good. 4:39 to go here in the 3rd. The Cyclones now lead at 27-0. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff after this on KOFO.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
Luke Queen back with you here with 4:39 to go in the third quarter. Cyclones have added another one. This time it was a one-play, 37-yard drive. Took 10 seconds. Armani Velez working to the right side, then cut it back upfield and worked over to the left, outrun everybody to the end zone for the touchdown. His first of the night. Kevin Seaton added his third extra point, and it's now a four-score game, 27-0 Cyclones. Seaton set to kick it away once again. Again, creeping up is Gray and Donnell, the deep men for Bonner Springs. Even a shorter kick this time. Nobody jumping on it for Bonner. They will cover it at the 31-yard line. Initially, the up men did not attack that. That live football got to cover it up quickly. They did before the Cyclones could get down and do anything. Looks like the tactic there from the Cyclones, keep the ball out of the hands of Gray and Donnell with a running start. Much tighter set this time for Bonner. Motion going to go left to right. It's Pangusha once again, and Pangusha is tripped up. I'm not sure he gained anything again. The Cyclones front doing a much better job here of getting some push. It's going to be a gain of a half a yard or so. We'll give him one and call it 2nd down and 9. Ball at the maybe the nose at about the 32. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Gotcha. You're gonna toss it to him right side. Got a little daylight as he tried to get to the edge, but he's across the 35 to about the 37. That's gonna be all on that one. Pick up a 5 on the play. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 3 here, maybe 4 for Bonner Springs. Ball at the 37. It's 4s. They've got to get to the 41 for the first. This time Twins to the wide side, the left. Single receiver to the right. Pangasha again, the deep back. Going to give it to him on the right side, and he is stacked up on the read. Going to pick up a yard maybe at the most. And it's going to bring up 4th down as they will mark this at the 38. It's 4th down and a 3 yards to go here for Bonner Springs. Guerra looks like he's going to drop back to punt this football away once again. Seaton comes up, just mourning back deep this time as the Cyclones are just 3 yards to go in this lead, maybe wanting to make sure they've got everything covered. Guerra will kick it away. Much better kick this time. Mourning will take it at the 23. Bring it to the right across the 30. Hesitates, now steps between out to the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. A return of about 13 on that one for Jace. And 1st down and 10, Ottawa with 2:18 to go in this third quarter. The ball at the 36-yard line. Cyclones split receivers each side, tight end line up to the right. Velez, the running back, to the left of Aaron Blaine at quarterback in the shotgun. Aaron takes the snap, hands it off Armani. Up the middle, another seam. Breaking a tackle, dragging a guy who just had him by the ankle. But Armani pulling him forward almost out to the 50, to the 49-yard line. 13 yards on that one. And Armani was able to pull that left leg out of the grip of the tackler there. I think he's gone again. Spencer Mace, the senior D-back, able to hang on, but it's first down and 10. Wins to the short side here on the right. Single receiver to the left. Lane takes the snap. Going to give to Velez. Going to try the left side this time. Armani cuts it in, and he's hit. Falls forward to the 47. Going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 on that carry. And it'll be second down and 6 here for Ottawa.
Play to the 47-yard line. Brings up second down and 6, 7.
Second down and 6 here for the Cyclones. 10 seconds on the play clock as the Cyclones get set. Pistol backfield, single receiver to each side. Going to give it to Velez. Makes a cut up the middle, and he's got enough for the first down as he's tackled down at the 36. Going to pick up about 11 on that carry, Will Armani. And it's another Cyclone first down. Replays 28 yards. All of them on the ground for Armani Velez here on this drive. Running back getting some carries, getting some chunks here in this third quarter. Twins left, single receiver to the right. Got movement up front. That might be, it is going to be Bonner Springs jumping into the neutral zone offside. So it moves the Cyclones inside down to the 30. And first down and 5 now. Lane to move the running back from the left to the right. Take the snap. Looking to pass. He's going to go down the left sideline and looks for Mourning. And Jay's just unable to bring that one in. Hung on, tried to make the catch as he went to the ground, but just unable to maintain the possession through the ground. So it'll be second down and 5. And that's definitely something you can do when it's first and 5 at the 30, is go ahead and take a shot. Get that thing, see if you can get yourself at 6 quickly. There's 15 and a half seconds to go here in the third quarter. Incompletion, the Cyclones will get to run this play for sure. Single receivers to each side. Lane takes the snap. To Velez to the right side. Bounces it outside. Stiff arm. Trying to get to the edge to the 20, and he'll be tackled down at just inside the 20 at about the 19. That's going to be another 10, at least 11 yards for Armani, and that will bring us actually at a momentary stoppage of the clock, but that takes us to the end of the third. We head to the fourth quarter. The Cyclones up 27-0 here over Bonner Springs. We're back in 60 for the fourth quarter after this on KOFO.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PARTY to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PARTY.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Cyclones up 27-0 here. First down and 10, the ball at the 19-yard line as the Cyclones going to try and bunch another one in. Twins right, single receiver left. Going to play a reverse here. Velez going to hand it off to Morning. Morning going to try and take it around the left side. Gets a block. And Jace is going to run this one in. 19 yards on the touchdown run. That's a wrinkle we have not seen yet this season. The Cyclones getting the ball into the hands of from Armani Velez to Jace Morning. And then good blocking downfield. I believe that was Kate Osborne that got the big one. And so they're good. Might actually be Aaron Blaine down there helping out, throwing a block as well. Seaton on for the point after. Placement down. Kick is up. Little line drive. And pulled this one no good. But it's 33-0 here with 11:51 to go in the ball game. We're back in 30 with the kickoff after this on KOFO.
Planning your cremation or funeral ahead of time with Dingle & Son is the greatest gift you can give. Safeguard your family against inflation and lock in today's prices so when the time comes, your family can share memories and not a funeral bill. Call Dingle & Son to get started today.
They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Luke Queen back with you here. 11:51 to go. The Cyclones go 64 yards in 6 plays, 2 minutes and 27 seconds off the clock. It was Jace Morning this time on the run with the 19-yard touchdown scamper. Kevin Seaton set to kick another one away here for the Cyclones. Now a 4 possessions and extra point situation here, +1 for the Cyclones. So in really good shape here in the fourth. A short kick, but Donnell will come up and then he misplays it and it hits off of his own man, but it'll be covered up back inside of the 20. Donnell tried to catch that on the ground and I think he just kind of trapped it a little bit and it went forward and hits an up man in the foot, which kicked it back from the 25, and Bonner Springs able to fall on it at the 18, but boy, when that football goes the opposite direction as a receiving team, that is you panic just a little bit there. I don't care who you are. You get a little bit hurried. Nice job by Bonner to get back there and cover it. Wins to the right, or excuse me, to the left. Single receiver to the right. 5 seconds on the play clock here. Garrett, they're short a man, and Bonner Springs will call the timeout here. So they will not lose the yardage in that situation. That's their first charge timeout of the half. And we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break with them. Back after this on KOFO.
The OU Coaches Show returns Thursday at 7 at the Primetime Grill. Enjoy their wide selection of appetizers as OU students and staff receive half-off appetizers with Ottawa University ID. Join Blake Griffin as he talks with the head coach of the OU men's basketball team, Jamie Baddish. They'll discuss the upcoming season and how Baddish has adjusted to his new role as head coach. Come to the Primetime Grill to see the Coaches Show live at 7 p.m. The OU Coaches Show on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Luke Queen back with you here. 11:47 to go in this ball game. Cyclones on top, 33-0. Bonner Springs using their first time out. They didn't have the right personnel out there. Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Slot kind of in at the left as well. They're going to toss. It's time to the left side. And Pangasa tripped up across the 20. And might be about the 22. Going to pick up 3 yards on the carry. Substitution starting to trickle in there for the Cyclones defensively. Gavin Seaton might have rolled an ankle or something, limping just a little bit as he jogged off. Quinn's right, single receiver split wide to the left. Here under center once again. Walk back to pass, looking left. He's going to fire it up into the air, and that'll be picked off. I believe it's Bryson Schulte, and he'll be tackled down at the 42-yard line, and it is number 20, Schulte with the pick. Got a player down here. We also have a flag on the play. Player stretching out like it's a cramp. No return, but the pick for Schulte is his first. Also has a fumble recovery. Got a personal foul here going to go against Bonner Springs. And if that's after the play, that will be from the 42. So the Cyclones will actually start this drive inside the 30. See where they mark this down to 26-yard line. So plus territory just improved for the Cyclones. Actually at the 26. Still stretching out the Brave down on the field as if it's a cramp at the 42-yard line. In 48 to go here. Ray now up and walking off. He was the Brave that was down. First and 10, Cyclones at the Bonner Springs 26-yard line. See Schulte, who just made that interception, is back. He's the running back there. An opportunity again for some other Cyclones to get a chance here. They're going to give it to Schulte. He's going to try that right side, and the right end was there. And unfortunately for Schulte, there was nothing for him to do. He's going to lose 4 on that play. Would have taken a really special Barry Sanders type maneuver to get out of that tackle in that situation. And that's a lot to ask of anybody, is to run like possibly the greatest running back in the history of the NFL. Into Schulte, he's going to make first man miss, and now stacked up as he gets back inside the 30. Going to pick up a couple, I believe, on that one. Down to the 28-yard line. So it's going to be third down here and about 14 yards for the Cyclones. Actually mark it just inside the 29, so we'll say it's third down and a long 12 yards here. Cyclones are going to send trips out here to the left, single receiver to the right. High snap, quick pass out to Osborne. Osborne gets a block on the edge. Cade inside the 15 and will be tackled down at the 11. So Cade Osborne with another one. This time picks up 17 on the pitch and catch. And again, Wayne just hitting that bubble out there, kind of a bubble, wide receiver bubble screen. Good blocking out on the end. Osborne with good speed. Saw that edge, got around it. Wins to the short side, the left. Single receiver to the right. Schulte to the left there of Blaine. And we've got some movement there, and that one looked like it's going to go against the Cyclones. And I think you can say 4 of the 5 offensive linemen moved just prior to that snap. The Cyclones now first down and 15. The ball at the 16-yard line. They can get a first down. Wins left. Single receiver to the right once again. Play action. Going to float one towards the back of the end zone. Aiden McCullough with the catch and the touchdown. 15 yards from Aaron Blaine to Aiden McCullough. And the Cyclones add another one here in the middle of the fourth. Aiden's second of the night. This one from 15 yards out. And it looks like Foltz will come on for this one. Clayton Thompson to hold. William Foltz on for the point after. Placement down, kicks away. And it was pulled as well. 8:33 to go. Cyclones 39. Bonner Springs nothing. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff after this on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to put you and a guest in the front row at Arrowhead Stadium to see the Kansas City Chiefs host the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday, October 19th. Stop by Furniture Loft in Osage City or Emporia and register for a chance to win. The drawing will happen Thursday, October 13th at 7:10 during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to win and have won anything from us in the last 60 days.
See the Chiefs at Arrowhead from Furniture Loft and 103.7 and 1220 KOFO.
Luke Queen back here at Ottawa High School. It's now 39-0 Cyclones. This is 13-0 at the half, and the Cyclones 4 touchdowns here in this second half have opened things up. Now a 39-point advantage. Foltz set to kick this one away here for Ottawa. Looks like maybe even Gavin Seaton over on the side. Now was limping a little bit on his. Maybe get rolled up on and just not try and do too much here. Foltz, the sophomore kicker, soccer player, out here on Friday nights as well. Short kick, going to be fielded and mishandled, and the Cyclones are going to cover that football. The up man Marble mishandled the football, muffed that kick. It bounced right up and was covered up by the Cyclones. Cole Osborne, I believe, is the one that came up with that one. With the recovery there, the Cyclones get the football here once again, and they're the 34-yard line this time. This is the 4th time this half the Cyclones have had the football to start a drive in Bonner Springs territory. Wins to each side. Give to Schulte, the deep back. Cuts, makes the first man miss, gets inside the 30 and down to about the 28-yard line. Schulte going to pick up about 6 on that one. Bring up 2nd down and 4 here. A lot of the starters checking out here for the Cyclones. Second down and long 3, short 4 situation here for the Cyclones. High snap or handoff, fumble, and it's going to be Bonner Springs football this time. Couldn't see who the running back was that time, but the Cyclone fumble So 56, they bringing in with a non-running back number. Shelby Cobbs was a runner. Bonner Springs will get the football at the 29-yard line, their own 29. Clock is running here. With the 39-point advantage here late in the fourth. Just over 6 minutes to go right now. They whistle the game play clock ready to go. Receiver to the left and one to the right, split out wide. Motioning from right to left. Tosses to Donnell. Donnell bounces off of a tackle, and then he's stacked up. Pyle gets pushed forward. He's going to be out near the 40 with that help right there. Gain of 11, and it's going to be first down at Bonner at the Cyclone 40-yard line. Now, whistle and a timeout will be called here by the Cyclones. Maybe to get all their subs in. We're going to take a quick 30 seconds with them, and then we'll be back after this on KOFO.
Brand new show on KOFO. It's Home of the Braves. Live every Tuesday evening from 5 to 6 at Smoke Creations Barbecue in Ottawa. Host John Jacobson and All-American Macy Raver serve up Braves news, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes stories in a fun, relaxed atmosphere. Come hungry, because while you listen to sports talk and local insights, you can also enjoy the mouth-watering flavors of Smoke Creations' famous barbecue. It's the perfect mix of food, fun, and Braves pride.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. 5:27 to go. We've got a running clock, so once it starts back up, we'll continue to go. Bonner Springs first down and 10 at their own 40. Couple updates on some area scores. It was tied 21 all at half between Spring Hill and Bale. It's now Broncos 42 and Bale at 21. Macer Linwood extending their lead over Tonganoxie now 38-3 in that one. Toss sweep this time headed to the right for Bonner Springs. And the Cyclones, good pursuit. They're going to stop it after a pickup of about 6 on that play. Again, it was Cole Osborne coming up to make that stop. Linden taking care of Madison today. 42-0 right now in that one. Santa Fe trail up on Baldwin 28-14. All those are scores at the end of the third quarter. Single receiver each side. Motion going to go from right to left. Again, a toss to Donnell going to his left. Gets the edge. Trying to make the man miss. Does get past a couple. He's into Cyclone territory down to the 31-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 23 on that carry. Excuse me. Yeah, down to the 31. Another first down here for Bonner Springs. Single receivers split out to each side. We'll go under center. Motion once again, right to left. Donnell. Fake the toss. Look to pass. They've got Fangasha. Fangasha trying to get to the edge. He'll be tackled inbounds at about the 20. Pass is going to pick up 14.
The 20-yard line.
First down and 10 for Bonner at the 20 now. Jerry continuing to jog the play in. 15 on the play clock. Please break the huddle with about 10 to go here on the play clock. They're going to send receivers to each side. Motion from right to left, little option keep, and Cyclones will stop that after a pickup about 3 there for Guerra. He had the pitch covered up. They're going to say it's a gain of 2 down to the 18. Guerra had to just tuck it and go upfield. Second down and 8. Ball at the 18-yard line. And single receiver each side. Motion again to the left. It'll be a toss. And we've got a whistle and false start. Action early by Bonner Springs is going to back them up 5 yards. And it's going to now be 2nd and 13. They move the ball back to the 23-yard line. Roll under 2 to go, down to a minute 50 now. Motion again, Donnell, and another flag, and I believe it's going to be another false start once again up front on Bonner. Continue to run that same play here, and that's costing them 5 yards 2 times in a row to get Donnell in motion. They'll make great movement up there. So now it's 2nd down and 18. And the clock continuing to roll. Getting down on a minute to go here, Bonner. Same formation now. Motion from left to right. Guerra going to pass, throwing it down, and it's knocked away out of the hands of Donnell. And I believe that was Sophie once again, quite possibly, or trying to find that number. Maybe 25, Ethan White, actually getting back to knock that football out of the hands of Donnell at the goal line. We'll snap it one more time here. Gonna send Twins to the left, single receiver to the right. Here to pass, looking left, flushed out to his right, now in some trouble, and he'll be tackled down. The sack for Dayton Ingleby, and that is how the ball game will come to an end. And the Cyclones will win it 39-0 over Bonner Springs. We're going to send you back to the studio. We're going to take 2 minutes, and we'll be back to wrap it up from here in Ottawa after this on KOFO.
The OU Coaches Show returns Thursday at 7 at the Primetime Grill. Enjoy their wide selection of appetizers as OU students and staff receive half-off appetizers with Ottawa University ID. Join Blake Griffin as he talks with the head coach of the OU men's basketball team, Jamie Badish. They'll discuss the upcoming season and how Badish has adjusted to his new role as head coach. Come to the Primetime Grill to see the Coaches Show live at 7 p.m. The OU Coaches Show on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Are you walking around with all kinds of useless knowledge in your head and no place to share it? Then Trivia Night at Primetime Grill is just what you need. Join us the first and third Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. It's free to play, and the fun is nonstop. Grab your crew, test your smarts, win awesome prizes, and check out Primetime Grill's all-new menu while you're at it. Find upcoming trivia topics on our Facebook page. Just search Trivia Night at Primetime Grill. Thanks to our sponsors, KOFO Radio, Primetime Grill, Betty Berzer Realtor, Rock Creek of Ottawa, State Farm Agent Keith King, and Hasty Awards. That's Trivia Night at Primetime Grill. Share that knowledge.
Throughout every community in Kansas, you find hardworking people who make our state better each day. They bring their absolute best to everything they do, determined to reach their full potential and make life better not only for themselves, but for every citizen in Kansas. They are the soldiers of the Kansas Army National Guard, proudly serving part-time in their home state. When storms, floods, or wildfires tear through the state, the Kansas Army National Guard is there to help Kansans stay safe and help communities recover. Their service also provides them a chance to further their education with 100% state tuition assistance, low-cost health insurance, and leadership skills that will help them succeed. All of this comes from their part-time service, leaving them plenty of time to enjoy life with their family and friends. Learn more about service with the Kansas Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/KS. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School as the Cyclones move to 4-2 on the year, 3-2 in the Frontier League with a 39-0 win here over Bonner Springs on homecoming. Cyclones led it 13-0 at the half. It was a 1-yard touchdown run in the first quarter by quarterback Aaron Blaine, put the Cyclones up 7-0. Then a 35-yard Chase Myers interception touchdown return in the second quarter to give the Cyclones that 13-0 halftime lead. Second half, the Cyclones kind of took over there. Aiden McCullough, 54-yard touchdown pass. It was a 2-play, 58-yard drive. Cyclones added the kick for a 20-0 lead. Then a 1-play, 37-yard drive. After the Cyclones got the football in plus field position, Armani Velez, beautiful 37-yard touchdown run. Another extra point kick was good, 27-0. Then in the first play of the fourth quarter, it was Jace Morning on a 19-yard reverse for his first touchdown run of the night. Gave the Cyclones a 33-0 lead, and then later on it was Aaron Blaine to Aiden McCullough once again, this time from 15 yards out. 4-play, 26-yard drive. The extra point was missed once again. It was 39-0. Running clock at that point, and Bonner Springs trying everything they could to put some points on the board, but the JV, the young freshmen and sophomores, the JV out there able to hold Bonner Springs out and reserve the shutout as the Cyclones move to 4-2. Cyclones back in action next week. They're on the road at Lewisburg, who was 1-4 coming into tonight. They were down playing Wichita West and handling them pretty well. So Lewisburg getting a little bit more momentum going, but the Cyclones back in the win column after dropping a couple in a row with a 39-0 win here over Bonner Springs tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll be back next Friday from Lewisburg, 6:40 with the Arvest Bank Cyclone football pregame show, wrapping it up and signing off from here at Ottawa High School. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa High Cyclone football on KOFO. Brought to you by Ottawa Veterinary Hospital, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Andy's Record, Ottawa Family Physicians, Ottawa University, Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Mocajete Mexican Restaurant, Advent Health Ottawa, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating, and Arvest Bank. For more information about our next Ottawa High Cyclone football broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com or our KOFO Facebook page. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source in East Central Kansas.